Christians often say God created everything. And a common objection to that, I even heard it this weekend, is to ask, well then, who created God? In this video, we're going to see that that objection goes away once we accept the fact that God didn't create everything. Sounds controversial and exciting to me. Stick around, that's coming right up. So think with me for a second. If there was a time when there was absolutely nothing, then we would have nothing today, because out of nothing, nothing comes. But if something does exist, like you or this big old universe that we're enjoying, then we can conclude that something has always existed. Something is eternal. The real question is, what is that something? Less than 100 years ago, it was common for atheists to think that it was the universe that had been around forever. And this is key. If something has always existed, then we don't need to explain its origin. But now virtually everyone agrees that the universe did have a beginning. So we're left asking the question, what caused the universe? For millennia, the Bible has been teaching that the universe was created by God, and that's normally where we encounter our common objection. Even Richard Dawkins takes a crack at it and says, if God designed the universe, then we have to ask who designed the designer? Essentially, who created God? But the Bible is really careful in the way it describes God creating the universe. In John chapter 1, it doesn't say something super broad like God made everything. It says something very careful and specific. It says, without God, nothing was made that has been made. See, it's implying what's clear from the rest of Scripture, which is that God is different from the things He created. God made all created things, but that doesn't include Himself, because He's an uncaused, eternal being. And if God has always existed, then we don't need to explain His origin. So, what do you think? Did this video answer the question, who created God? If you think it did, or even if it didn't, I'd love to know why in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. I don't know why I said y'all.